Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted, okay? This read is going to be for Pisces. Pisces, I'm seeing that the ego within the spirit of true self is seeking security from some type of failure. So maybe you feel like you failed at something, or like your ego failed at something. Though within all of the things that you've experienced during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you've learned some lessons, or that the soul has been trying to teach the spirit of true self some lessons, okay? So I'm saying that the soul has been trying to teach the spirit of true self, or has taught the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership and community with the northern wind in regard to camping trips. So you may have gone on a camping trip, or you may be thinking about going on a camping trip, something like that. And then I'm also seeing some eastern and western wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process of lifting weights or blood flow or circulation, okay, with pumping iron in the western wind. And then I'm also seeing some eastern wind as well, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the perception of just being human, like all the little things that, you know, that, I mean, if you think about it, all the little things that are just a part of being human is something that I'm seeing that you're getting a perception about during the cycle of this read. So, yeah. So then I'm seeing that the spirit of true self has been trying to send you a message by the way of the lessons that you've been experiencing. So the first message is about all potentialities, like there being like no limitations to who it is that you can be. It says, I open the dance of synchronicities. Okay, so being in alignment, experiencing synchronicities with time and space. Then I'm also seeing vision. And the thing about all potentialities is that awareness of, like, you could have been anything and anyone in the world. Though there are so many different small little things that happen within the universe that contributed to the creation of you. So you're definitely necessary and essential, okay? So then there's the message about vision. Spirit is saying, I give you confidence in your divination talent. So you may be tapping into your intuitive capabilities. So Spirit is saying that, you know, remain focused on your vision, because you're tapping into your divine talents and gifts, however they manifest in your life, okay? And then I'm also seeing great mystery, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about all of these different things, like the camping trips, the circulation, the blood flow, pumping iron, lifting weights, being human, right? With all of those different winds. I'm also seeing great mystery, where the spirit of true self is saying, I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. So in some kind of way, with all of these different things, synchronicities that have been happening in your life, within all of that is also your destiny, okay? So I am seeing that there was a car crash, may have been a car crash in the past, or a car crash during the cycle of the read. If so, I'm glad that you were able to make it through that, you know. Then I'm also seeing talking. So with talking energy, I'm seeing that you were having a conversation with someone, text, calls, emails, communication, awaiting messages, or like someone expressing an interest in you, or you expressing your interest in someone else. Then I'm also seeing grounding. With that grounding energy, it is a representation of stability and a sense of security. With that grounding energy, it is a representation of stability, security, things being built up on a strong and firm foundation. Feeling secure, being able to perform, you know, all it is that's being asked or demanded of you. I'm not going to say demanded though. All that's asked of you by the way of the reality, you know, and you fulfilling that destiny, that calling over your life, some type of growth and being able to endure and overcome those challenges as well, okay? Then I'm seeing poker face energy. With the poker face energy, it is a representation of being able to take a risk, being able to adapt, not showing your hand, and also maybe gambling, okay? Then I'm seeing someone maybe feeling like they're not enough. Okay? Maybe someone self-sabotaging. I'm also seeing ego and like the fear of frustration, you know, the fear that may have led to some type of frustrations. But even with that, there's the spirit of true self and the ego that seeks security from the failure, right? So maybe the failure was because of some type of self-sabotage, or the self-sabotage led to some type of failure because the ego needed to learn that lesson about, you know, the fears that they were dealing with and the lack of confidence that they had in doing certain things, which, you know, what could have led to like some type of frustrations. And with the eastern wind, with the perception of you just being human, there's more space and time for the spirit to understand that growth, you know, like that lesson learned that you're just human, you know what I mean? And that doesn't limit your capabilities, though. If there's anything that you're comparing yourself to in regards to like being perfect or ideal to certain things, a lot of the things that we do in this world, there had to be space for opportunity and, you know, people to take risks, right? For us to come as far as we've come. So I just think that in the situation for you, understanding the potentialities of all the different ways that it could turn out, and maybe being in the fear of feeling like you're not enough could have sabotaged your abilities to be present. Though with the spirit of true self learning the lessons that it was learning during the cycle of this read, and that registering with the wellness of your soul, I'm seeing that things are getting restored by your passion, like your creativity, your chemistry. And this could have to do with relationships or really things that you enjoy doing in life, okay? I'm seeing equal interest, having fun, and a burning desire. So there's no way that like you can get taken off of your path if it was divinely designed for you, okay? So then the overall emotions that I'm seeing for this read are for you not to feel uncertain, for you to feel confident, for you to feel content. I'm seeing that someone may feel like they really need the strength and the right word to tell you something, or you may feel that way. Then I'm also seeing for you to feel liberated, for you not to feel alone, and for you to be tender and gentle with yourself, as well as kind with yourself and others. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Emperor energy. The Emperor energy is someone that has been giving the authority, the position, the space, the time to create and create an environment that flows with productivity, okay? So thank you for that. Then the energy that is being received in is like not out of desperation, like however it was offered to me, I was deemed qualified to be able to do what it is that I've been asked to do. Also being received as like a magical offering, and a classic offering. It's also being received as miraculous and marvelous. So thank you. Then the energy that I see you in is the Three of Rods energy. So with this Three of Rods energy, I'm seeing that certain ships are sailing in your life, and like you're making space and time for yourself to grow is what I'm seeing. Like you're watching ships sail, and it's because of the work that you've put into it, and you're being guided, you know what I mean, like divinely guided to see how things unfold for you. Okay, I am seeing you in this energy as very diligent, very hardworking, and also like creative and imaginative. Like you're filled with ideas, and you're not afraid to put that out there is what I'm seeing. Okay, and I'm seeing that you're working hard at it, and you're succeeding in this because you're excited, and like I said, you have a passion for what it is that you're doing. So good for you. Then the energy that there's only one position for the cycle of this read or this spread, and I'm seeing, like I said it before, I even saw it, the Seven of Cups energy. So with the Seven of Cups energy, it is that representation, my love, of your creativity, your imagination, you not being stuck in one box. Like you have a bunch of options, and there are, yeah, like I said, you have all of these different options, you have all of this creativity, all of the different potentialities and the ways that things have synchronized within the universe to create you. I'm seeing that you're also giving that out into the universe by expressing yourself in all of the different ways that call you by the way of your passions, okay? Then I'm seeing the Five of Swords reverse. The Five of Swords reverse is like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it in truth, where I'm not in competition with anyone. So it's like you're in your own lane and you're doing your own thing, though your own thing is a bunch of different things, and that's okay. There's no one specific way to human, and that's one of those things that I think that you're realizing with that Eastern wind, with the perception. Like, you're right there, I can still be human and do all of these other different things and it not exhaust or drain me as a resource for what it is that I want to experience in my life, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. You're coming through in this energy is like very innocent. You're not doing anything that's harming anyone. You're making healthy choices. So that's really good. And you're being received in this energy is not offensive, not foul, not repulsive or anything like that. So people are receiving you very well in this energy, okay? Now let's talk about your future. So the thing is about the energy that you were in during the cycle of the read, even with those risks that you were taking, I'm seeing that maybe the challenge is that you were taking risks on making healthier choices, and then maybe you felt like you weren't enough, right? Though the reality of it is you are worth every healthy choice that you make, and you're being well received because you've made those choices, okay? So moving forward to the energy that I see you in the future, the first card comes out as the Ace of Pentacles. You are getting a job offer, so, or like a pay increase or something like that, something that has to do with your money that's coming in that's new. Now with the word new, I'm seeing northern, eastern, and western wind, like I said, with the lessons that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self, right? So this has to do with circulation, it has to do with camping trips, maybe going on a hike, doing things like that, as well as accepting the different ways that you can be human. All of that combined, you know, with the lessons that you learned during the cycle of the read and the choices that you made led you to this Ace of Pentacles energy, where it's a representation of an offer and a financial increase in your life. So congratulations and good luck with that. You're in this Ace of Pentacles energy. You're being received as like very silly, and like not rough or anything like that, not boisterous, not loud. It's just, it complements what it is that you're asking for in life, and it brings you joy. Okay, then I'm seeing that you will be in this energy of strength, because with more money comes, you know, the ability, the discipline, the intelligence to be able to manage that, and the strength and the courage to be able to manage it in a healthy way, right? So I'm seeing you with this strength. You're being received as not being exhausted or depressed by the new money that just came in, right? Not depressed, not shocking, that you would start managing your strength and knowing how to tame the beast, right? Because with this strength card, there's the lion there, though the lion is like so calm around this being that has all of this strength. Like, everything's gonna be okay. All right. So then moving forward, I'm seeing you in the Three of Swords energy paired with the Queen of Rods. So this is showing that you're getting over, or you're healing from some type of heartbreak or disappointment that you experienced, okay? The Three of Swords represents things that have to do with love. So it could have to do with like a relationship that you were in, could be work, could be like a personal or intimate relationship, could be someone in your family, your friends. Take it as it resonates. Though the Three of Swords represents like some type of heartbreak or devastation that you're not staying stuck in, you're not depressed, you're not shocked, because you already are in the strength to be more financially stable and secure, that you're in this Queen of Rods energy, where I'm just seeing someone that is not carrying the burden of having a broken heart, as they are in this Queen of Rods energy as someone that is like a matriarch of a family. The Queen of Rods serves in an intention to nurture herself and others. Male or female, the gender is not specific, okay? Though the Queen of Rods energy is a nurturer, and a very good one at that. And so as you are nurturing yourself and others in this Queen of Rods energy, you also are in a healed energy from any heartbreaks that you've experienced in the past, right? So that's really good. You are being you're being received as globally recognized in this energy. Also very calm and peaceful and complete, right? Because it's one thing to be a nurturer, though still need to do some healing in regard to heartbreaks that have happened to you. That would be halfway cooked, right? However, you're healed. You're in that healed from heartbreak energy as the Queen of Rods and a nurturer. So all the way there, okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this Four of Cups energy. So in this Four of Cups energy, it is the representation of a divine offer coming in. This could be that passion coming in, something that you're passionate about. Like I said, it is a divine offer. So bringing you more into alignment with the fulfillment and the accomplishment of your goals, what it is that you what really sets your heart and your soul on fire, okay? Like, what gives you that burning desire? This Four of Cups is a divine offer that's coming in. Could be love, could be, you know, something else that you have a passion for. I'm seeing that it'll be satisfying. It's a little bit out of the box, and it's also very useful, okay? So congratulations to that as well. Things are just looking up for you, and I'm so happy for you and proud of you, okay? Then as far into your future as I can see is Judgment. Now, you already know that I told you, you get this Ace of Pentacles, that you're in the strength, that you're nurturing, and you're in this healed heart energy, and then you get a divine offer, and then your Judgment is the Ten of Cups. So this is like resilient faith, and like out of all the ways that things could have worked out, because you operated in the energy that you were in and you took some risks. Sometimes those risks are just trusting God and not going along with what everybody else is saying and doing, right? That's a part of being human as well. And because you did, your Judgment is a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is absolute happiness, joys and wishes fulfilled. Like you're going to be in a very good place in your life emotionally and spiritually. Okay? So congratulations, and I'm very happy for you. I am saying that you'll be received in this energy is like very shy, very timid. Like, is this real? Like, is this really going on? Is this really what's happening? And that's okay for you to be in that energy because you're meek. You made space and time. You learn. You have like that humility, the kind of essence and spirit that God Source energy can move in your life in a way that benefits you the way that it wants to. Okay? Then I'm seeing this is, you know, you'll be received very genuine in this energy as well. So to you Pisces, I say congratulations. There are amazing times to come. So whatever failure that you experience, let me just say it was a setup for you to have a comeback and for it to be very fruitful and amazing and good for you. So thank God. Be graceful with yourself. I send you love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.